How long is a human life?
Not in years on a calendar, but in the invisible clock that shapes how it feels.
We're born without a map, and we spend decades guessing what a lifetime even means. So today, we'll build a scientific picture, then compare it with the stories humans tell.
Because facts describe the body, but myths describe what it's like to live inside one. First, a crucial distinction. Life expectancy is an average, not a personal deadline.
It changes with place, time, and inequality, sometimes by decades.
In 2024, global life expectancy at birth was about 73 years.
73. That number is rising again after the pandemic shock, but it hides huge variation.
Lifespan is different. The maximum years a human can reach under the best conditions.
And health span is different again. The years your body stays strong, clear, and capable.
Most of us don't fear dying at 73.
We fear living 20 of those years slowly shrinking.
So the real question becomes, what sets the ceiling and what steals the good years? The oldest fully verified human lifespan is Jan Kalman's, 122 years. That's not a promise, just proof that the human machine can sometimes run that long.
But records are rare because extreme age requires extraordinary luck and protection.
Some researchers argue human maximum age is plateauing around the mid-100s. Others argue the ceiling can still move if medicine changes the rules.
For now, the honest answer is, we don't know the hard limit. What we do know is how aging looks under a microscope.
It isn't one switch, it's many small failures piling up until the body can't keep balance.
Your cells divide to renew tissues, but copying life is never perfectly clean.
DNA gets damaged by radiation, chemicals, and simple metabolic noise.
Most damage is repaired, but some slips through, like tiny typos that accumulate in a long book.
Every division also shortens protective DNA caps called telomeres, though they aren't a countdown to death.
But they are one signal that a cell is nearing its limits.
Meanwhile, mitochondria, your cellular power plants, wear down, and energy becomes harder to produce.
And when energy is scarce, repair becomes expensive.
Proteins are supposed to fold into precise shapes, but with age, more misfold and clump.
Cells have cleanup crews, but the trash can overflow. Some cells stop dividing and enter a zombie-like state called senescence. They don't die. They linger, leaking inflammatory signals.
A little inflammation helps you heal, but too much becomes a slow, system-wide fire.
Your immune system also changes.
It can become weaker against new threats, yet noisier against your own tissues. This is why aging often looks like many diseases at once, because the underlying systems are the same. But aging is not only biology.
It is also exposure. What air you breathe, what food you can afford, what stress follows you.
Genes matter, but they aren't a script.
For most people, environment and lifestyle do a lot of the writing.
Sleep is not a luxury. It's maintenance time for the brain and body.
Movement is not punishment. It's a signal that your cells should stay resilient. Food is not just calories. It's information that tunes hormones and inflammation. And then there's loneliness. It doesn't just hurt emotionally. Chronic isolation can amplify stress physiology, and bodies remember that. So if lifespan is the outer wall, your daily habits decide how much of the space is livable. That's healthspan, the part of life where you can carry your own life. Now, let's zoom out from cells to the human timeline. Because biology changes, but so does the mind that interprets it. In childhood, growth is explosive. Brains wire up fast, bodies heal fast, time feels wide. In adolescence, the brain remodels itself for independence. Risk rises, emotions spike, identity hardens. In early adulthood, you trade raw possibility for chosen paths. Careers, love, family, purpose, your calendar fills, and your attention fragments. By midlife, many people meet a strange pressure. Time becomes visible. Not as panic. As a quiet accounting. And later, the body's margin shrinks. Recovery slows. Small injuries demand big respect. But wisdom can grow because experience becomes a library. Science can describe these stages. But humans also build symbolic stages, because symbols make chaos feel navigable. Some traditions talk about life in seasons: spring, summer, autumn, winter. Others talk about 7-year cycles, as if yourself is replaced in chapters. Biology doesn't obey mystical numbers. But the metaphor points at something real. You are not the same person forever. Your cells turn over. Your memories rewrite. Your values update. So the you that began this video will not perfectly match the you that ends it. And that is where the mystical lens becomes useful, not as fact, but as meaning, technology. A way to hold an uncomfortable truth without flinching. Because every life is a loop,
and a line. A loop of daily routines.
A line that only moves forward.
A loop can numb you. The line will not wait. So what is the true length of a human life? Statistically, it's shaped by your world. Biologically, it's shaped by repair versus damage. Psychologically, it's shaped by attention.
And existentially, it's shaped by what you choose to care about.
You can't control every risk.
But you can build conditions where your body has fewer battles to fight. And you can build a mind that doesn't spend its only life asleep.
If death is the boundary, then meaning is the shape you draw inside it.
Not by being perfect. By being awake, often. If this kind of science meets existence storytelling is your thing,
Join Arcane Knowledge.
new videos every week. Tiny truths, big questions, and calm answers. Like the video, subscribe, and place one small memory pin here before the timeline fades.